The people who own the crocodile farm were pretty pleased to get him. It's not every day you get a massive crocodile like this for free. They let him settle into a big enclosure like this one, and they could see that he was a very healthy male crocodile, very strong. They thought he'd have pretty good genes, and they wanted to pass those genes on to all of their offspring. They sort of wanted him to be their stud male. Didn't really turn out as well as I hoped for them, unfortunately. After he settled into the new enclosure for about a year or so, they thought, okay, let's introduce a female and see how we go about breeding them. They expected him to mate with the female pretty much straight away. Unfortunately, instead of doing that, he actually killed her. Turns out he's pretty fussy with his girls. They weren't really sure why that happened.
Really?
They thought perhaps because he's a wild crocodile, very new to captivity, he might have just been maybe acting a little bit extra aggressively, just to establish the fact that that enclosure was in fact his territory and no one else's. With that in mind, they thought, oh well, we got him for free, we may as well give him another chance. So they let him settle in for another year or so, introduced a second female, but unfortunately the same thing happened. So he wasn't really going to work out as a stud male. He was going to kill all his girlfriends instead of mate with them. Wasn't really much use at all. Of course, they thought about getting rid of him. What would they do with him? They unfortunately had to hold on to him for a further 9 years, not being able to do anything with him, but simply because he's too large and too aggressive for anyone else to look after him. They weren't allowed to release him back into the wild, of course. So they had to hold on to him. That is until we came along looking for a large crocodile who came down here. Of course, it didn't matter that he was going to be very aggressive because he's going to be by himself, that's the way he likes it. And his size is just a plus for us. We really wanted a big crocodile. So it worked out pretty perfectly. It wasn't all that easy to get him down here though. About 6 of us reptile keepers had to go up to where he lived, brush off on our large crocodile still. We had never actually worked with such a big crocodile before, so it's a great opportunity for us. And of course, adult crocodiles definitely have their own sort of personality, so we had to get to know him a little bit before we felt comfortable to bring him back in and look after him on our own. Once we did get to know him and had that confidence to bring him down, we had to get him out of the water, have a rope in his jaws, which he would then clamp onto. We then wrapped it around his jaws so that we could approach him without getting bitten. Secondly, we put a heavy cup over his eyes. Now you might think that's unnecessarily cool or nasty.